classification of plant in 9th standard. In this video, we learn their classification of plant in their division Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. First, you learn their Bryophyta plant. In the Bryophyta plant, this plant shows in a different desert and moist area. Then, here we observe this diagram. Here occurs the abundant occurs in relatively unpolluted area. They are growing rapidly. Then these plant shows as warm and moist area, also found there in related desert and dry rocks area. Then here you have to observe this 4 diagram. These are showing in a growth of this Bryophyta plant in the soil. These are rock area, and these are also rock in the river area, and these are the tree, that is a dead place of the area. Then these Bryophyta plants are called their amphibious plant of kingdom because they can live in like this one as a soil, but when they are reproductive, that time they need the water to sexual reproduction. That means they have live in a soil, but they require water for sexual reproduction. Here in your textbook shows these 3 examples that is showing there. These plants are thalloids, multicellular and autotrophous because they are in a green color. They reproduce by the spores formation. This capsule-like part you have to show their spores formation. The structure of the plant of Bryophyta like their flat ribbon-like part, that is the flat, these are the flat part and these are the ribbon-like part. It is not show in different growth their leaf, stem and roots. It is a given that a false root, stem and roots because they have a stem like, leaf like part and root like rhizoids. These are the body of that particular plant. It is not given a true root, stem and leaf. This stalk part, it is growing for their capsule, and this capsule shows their spores formation. Same here, this another example, and this is another example of their Bryophyta plants. Then you learn there some details of the Bryophyta plant, that is it attached by the substance by the root-like structure, that is called rhizoids. I show here, that is a one another diagram. Then these are the plant, and here that is a root-like part, that is called their rhizoids. Then you learn there third Pteridophyta plant. This plant form of growing this type of group of plant. They are well developed root, stem and leaf, and they have separate tissue for conduction of food and water. They do not bear flowers and roots because it is only show plants. Some give their, you observe this diagram. Here you have to give the one example of Pteridophyta, that is the Neche fir. This fir, the Neche, you have to see there the leaf. These are a reproduction by the spores. That is the leaf backside part. You show that dot points, and these points showing their spores formation. That is the asexual reproductions give the Pteridophyta plant, that is the spores formation. And some plant in the same type of Pteridophyta, they have giving their sexual reproduction. Here the spores formations, that is giving their asexual reproduction, and here you show these some plant reproduction sexually, and some plants show their sexual reproduction. Here you have to show their Lycopodia. This another example of Pteridophyta. These plant shows their reproduction of sexual reproduction. Here this the zygote formation, and then zygote formation, it's give their well-developed conducting system for their sexual reproduction. Then you learn their again classification of plant. These all types, that is the Pteridophyta, Bryophyta and Thallophyta, these are the non-flowering plant. Then you learn their flowering plant. The plant which have a special structure for reproduction and produce the seeds are called the phanerogram. The phanerograms gives their two types, gymnosperm and angiosperms. That means when the phanerogram showing there that type, giving their presence of seeds in seed, they are giving the two types, that is gymnosperm and angiosperms. Then first you learn their gymnosperm. Gymnosperm. These mostly the gymnospers plant are shown in a evergreen plant, perennials, and would have a tuft. They same are to their phanerograms. Plant which have a special structure for reproduction and produce seed are called their phanerograms. In this plant, after the process of reproduction, seed are forming which contains the embryo and store food. During the germinations of seed, the stored food is used for the initial growth of the embryo. Depending upon whether the seed are enclosed in a fruit or not, these phanerogams classified there again two types, that is giving their gymnosperm and angiosperm. Then first you learn their division, gymnosperm. Gymnosperm are mostly evergreen, perennials and woody type of plant. Their stem are without branches. The leaves form a crown-like part. These plants bear male and female flower on a different part in same plant. The seed of these plant are not have a natural covering. That is, it is not do fruit, and therefore it is called their gymnosperms. That means these plants, you can see there, these plants have a seeds for naked eyes. For example, cycas tree, Christmas tree, tuja, that is a moorpunki. We observe this four diagram, for that is a cycas plant, that is the perennials and woody. So these are the root of cycas. Here you have to show the another plant, that is the open sheet, and these are the tuja, that is the moorpunki. You have to show here this diagram, that is the leaf shows the crown-like part. These are the crown-like part. So it is not giving their flowers. It is only show plant. Is showing their particular plant. And here that is a cycas plant. You learn in detail their cycas plant here show. This plant bear a male and female flower on a different sporophyll of the same plant. Here you show there, that is the male and female part. These are the female part of cycas plant and these are the female part of the cycas plant. These are coming in a same plant but a different place, and they have doing their reproduction. Then these are the details of their gymnosperm, that is the gymnosperm, that is gymnos, that is the naked, and sperm, that is the seed. That means you can normally see their seeds for their naked eyes. Then you learn here angiosperms. Angio is the cover and sperms means seed. That is the angiosperms. This plant, the flower of the plant here are their main reproductive part. That is the flower is a very important part of their angiosperms because flower developed into the fruit and seed are formed within the fruit. Then here the plant whose seeds can be divided into two equal parts, that is called their dicots, and the plant seeds do not divide into the equal two parts, that is called their monocots. That means angiosperms again divided into the different two types depending upon their seeds are present in the fruit. Then first you give their one diagram here, then you see their monocot plant and dicot plant. Here that is the monocot plant, single cotlets is coming there. These are the single cotlets, these are the double cotlets. Then this shows here a difference between these the leaf and these leaf. These leaves have a long, narrow and parallel veins, and diploid leaves have a broad network veins leaf. Then these vascular bundles of skeletal, that is showing there as a part of like this one that is open, and these vascular bundles in a ring parts, that is the dicots, and flower parts of the monocot, that is the triplet by their three, and flower parts of their dicot plant, that is the multiply by 4 or 5, that is flower in three parts multiply by, that is the primnones, and these are called the pentanones. That means is showing that a 5, 6 flowers petals, and here you show the 3, 6, 9. That is the showing that a flower petals. Then observe here one popular example in your textbook, that is the uh, dicot plant gives there the mustard example, and maize is your monocot plant. Then mustard plant you show there different parts, that is the leaf, stem, root, one seed. Then here you have to show their root like part, that is the root, how to show these roots. Then leaf, that is a seeds, and these seeds giving their equal two parts, that is the dicot, and these are not giving their equal two part, that is the monocots. Then give their example of maize, wheat, bajra, that is the example of monocot, and dicot give the example of groundnut, mango, mustard. These are the example of dicot plant. Thanks for watching.